Hey guys, what's up? Andre here of Cinemuff.com. Today, another Hot Toys video review. It's about the figure of the company Art Figures. And as you can see, it's the heavy armored special cop, or better known as Judge Dredd or Dredd from the Dredd 3D movie. Basically, it's a non-licensed figure, but if you have a quick look at it, you definitely will know straight away which character it is and from which or for which movie it belongs to. So stay tuned for a little video review on this one. It's quite a nice figure, I have to say. Just a quick look at the box. It's nothing special. It's called an artistic interpretation, and you got some nice imagery of the figure itself, just plain black with some red highlighting, and on the back side you also got a nice picture of Judge Dredd. There's a little magnet flap in here, and if you open the box, well, it's quite standard, and inside it's just foam, and you get the different parts of the figure. So basically this figure comes unassembled. You have to put in a lot of work. I will tell you after this what exactly you have to put on the figure by yourself, but it's about 1 to 2 hours work. Right, and here we go. Judge Dredd by Art Figures, or the heavy armored special cop. So right out of the box you have to put in about 1.5 hour to 2 hours work. Well, you can be faster, but personally, if you don't have that nifty hands, probably you have to take a bit more time, because the main reason, which is a lot of work to do, is putting on the belt with the different pieces on it. As you can see, there are a lot of accessories going on. Basically, these parts just clip on the belt, so you can take them off directly. You don't have to sling it inside the belt. Then what definitely caused me trouble is the holster for the pistol. Let's have a close-up here. So basically on the holster you have 2 straps, and they go around the thigh, and the upper strap here was just too tight. It was too short. I couldn't even make it longer, and basically the way is you have to just put it on the knee level and then slide it up towards the waist area. But as I said, the first, or the upper buckle or the upper strap was just quite short, and alone this action took me about, well, at least half an hour. Then what you also have to put on by yourself is the vest, but this is definitely a nice looking accessory or outfit. You have to slide it around the arms, and you have to play a bit with the straps on here to have it look right. But that's basically quite an easy thing to do. And then of course the helmet is also a separate piece. Just have a quick look how it looks without the helmet. So it has kind of the likeness of Karl Urban from the movie. As you can see, on the top of the head you have this little button piece that somehow slides into a socket inside the helmet. And I think the portrait is quite nice. I mean, you've got all the details in the facial area, the little mole is there, and the very badass gray hairs on it is just caught perfectly, I think, from Art Figures. So what else to say? I mean, the figure came out, I think, last week in Hong Kong, and it's already sold out. So I was a bit of lucky, because I saw the great video review of Rick, Clipper King or Review King. Then also Nanny got one. D-Night made some especially great photos of the figure, and for me it was just the quick buy. I went to Anthony Budget's Dark, and he had one left, and shipped it over and it was here in 2 days. So 2 working days from Hong Kong to Switzerland. I mean, you can't beat that. So out of the box, the figure is coming with a very dark golden shoulder plate paint application. So what a lot of people are doing right now in the 1/6 scale scene is like doing the golden highlights a bit more pronounced. So Nanny recommended to use oil paint or enamel paint to to do like a dry brush on these parts. So basically that's what I did. In the local model kit shop I got this Rebel ML color. It works quite well, so you just have to use a bit of gold color and then dry brush it on the different parts. If you fail to applicate in the right areas, just use some nail varnish remover or something like that and put it on a towel or a little toothpick, and then you can basically scratch away the paint. Alright, so basically from what I've seen on the movie photos, the eagle and his wings should be golden and the down parts should be black or grayish. So if you want to have it full movie accurate, you also can go in the full gold or just have it just a clean out of the box black look. Then let's see on a 360 what else this figure has to offer. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, especially in the on this vest he's wearing. So basically I definitely like these back plates, this Kevlar vest or these armor plates. There's this med pack you have, different ammo clips, so you get in total 4 ammo clips, but one is already inside the gun. Then you've got a little knife. Maybe let's have a close up on this one, it's quite amazing. So this is also just clipped on. It's like a little butterfly knife, and there it is. So it even has a little silverish highlight going on the edge of the knife. So that's quite cool. So this is amazing that also Art Figures is delivering such small details on their figures. Then inside this little pouch here you've got a little breathing apparatus, or what was it, a gas mask I think. There was this scene in the stairs, where he went through a gas zone from gas grenades, and he just mounted this piece on the face. So it's, well, a little plastic thing. Then having a look at the belt itself. So basically you have this belt buckle here. I saw the rig had a bit of a black wash on it, looks quite nice. You get this flashbang grenade, which is quite detailed with this ring here and even the other part on the back side. So that's quite nice. Also on the vest, a lot of detail work going on. The badge on the chest is extremely well done. So that one I didn't recolor or paint up. And then on the front side you also have this proximity mine, which is just basically you can open that one. And what I really like is this wrist computer with the portraits of his targets or the actual bad guys in the movie. So let's have a detailed look on this holster, because the holster itself is quite nice made. So you just can put in the gun like this and it holds in place quite well, but it's definitely a bitch to get on because, as I said, the first strap is just too short. I hope that on yours it's a bit better and it's not that tight. And basically you have to connect then the holster to the belt. These little belt buckles here, or string buckles, they work, so just push them and pull them apart. It works quite well. Then we've got these knee pads, and on the bottom, of course, amazingly well done boots. I mean, these are amazing. They also have a lot of articulation, and you can do a lot of good poses, and the stability is quite nice. As you see, I use the stand by Hot Toys just to get it a bit more secure and safety here for the video review. Alright, so as you can see, the actual helmet has to stay in place. Sometimes you have to push it a bit harder until it clicks. Nice detail here on the collar area. It has a lot of different fabrics, like a briefing material, and all in all extremely well done. Now, one thing that definitely irritated me are these bendable hands. I mean, I understand I already had another Art Figures figure, and there it was okay because the figure had no gloves. But if you have gloves it's a pain in the ass because, I mean, have a look at these hands. It just looks a bit wacky. Rick said it looks a bit alien-like, and I totally understand it. I mean, if we have it posed like this, it looks like an alien creature hand. So basically what you can do to optimize the situation is just to pull down these gloves as far as you can, but that's about it. So of course you have bandy hands to do a lot of different posing, but sometimes or most of the times it just looks too weird. So you can't really do a fisted hand without looking weird. Well, that's about the best you can get, and it's just looking a bit oversized. What I also don't like is this huge strap on the glove area, which has a bit of Velcro in front of it, but it's just too long. That could have been a bit better. Then let's have a quick look at the gun. For the gun you get a second muzzle, I think it's called. So this part you can take out and have a shoulder available. There's a little print on it, or a sticker. Different modes of the gun, so stun mode, explosive mode, and all the good things Dredd used in the movie. It has a bit of weathering going on, and you can clip in the magazine if needed. So here we've got an action pose with Dredd, and as you can see, if we have a closer detailed look at these hands, it's just weird. The gun doesn't hold that well in place. You definitely have to push a lot to get a nice tight feel of or sit and hold of the gun onto the figure. And if there's any customizer out there who knows a good pairs of hands that somehow fit into these gloves or have a total replacement, please tell me, because I mean, I would definitely go and replace these parts if possible. On the other hand, you can see so basically the glove is with the wrist computer is one piece, so it's basically not that easy to just replace the whole glove, because you have to find a pair of right fitting hands. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm definitely feeling this figure because, I mean, I only saw Dredd about 4 weeks ago. I got a bit hyped then. I saw the early video reviews of other guys, and what can I say? I mean, for about 150 bucks just for the standard price of the figure, you can't say much. So, final verdict on the figure. I think if you like the movie and you definitely like the character, you have to get this figure. Unfortunately, it's sold out right now, so you have to wait a bit for the next 2 or 3 months. Maybe it's even available before Christmas, but from what I saw on Facebook and have been told by Anthony, it will only be available by end of December. So I think Art Figures delivered big time on this one, because you have a lot of great value for the price. Okay, it's a non-licensed figure, so basically it's not in competition with Hot Toys in the end, but it's definitely good fan service of them to somehow go down the way and deliver such a great representation of a cool character and even cooler movie. So I hope you liked the video review. Until next time, and bye bye guys.